Former Virginia Tech coach Kenny Brooks was named the 9th head coach in the modern history of Kentucky's women's basketball program Tuesday. Brooks inherits a program that has won 2 SEC regular season championships and 2 SEC tournaments but has a losing record all-time in SEC play. Can Brooks take the Wildcats to new heights? Here is a look at how the previous 8 coaches in the program's modern history fared. Women's basketball was a varsity sport at UK from 1903 to 1925 when the University Senate abolished it for being too strenuous for women. Feimster served a vital role in bringing women's sports back to the university and became the program's first coach when it returned in 1971 as a club sport. She coached the team for its first 2 seasons as a varsity program beginning in 1974, compiling a 29-21 record. In 2022, Feimster was inducted into the Kentucky Sports Hall of Fame in recognition for her advocacy of women's sports in the state. Feimster remained at UK as an administrator after handing the reins of the women's basketball team to Debbie Yow. Yow led Kentucky to the national playoffs for the first time with a 1980 berth in the Association of Intercollegiate Women's Athletics tournament. In 4 seasons she won 66.4% of her games, 79-40. Yow went on to coach at Oral Roberts and Florida before shifting to athletics administration. She served as athletics director at St. Louis, Maryland and North Carolina State before retiring in 2019. Hall's tenure at Kentucky saw women's basketball become an NCAA-sponsored sport. She came to Lexington after previous coaching stops at ECU and Louisville. The Wildcats reached the NCAA tournament in her first 2 years in 1982 and 1983. The Wildcats won 2 games in the 1982 tournament, losing to eventual national champion Louisiana Tech in the Midwest Regional Finals. Hall became the first UK coach to reach 100 wins, finishing her Kentucky career with a 138-66 record and 3 NCAA tournament appearances. Fanning overcame losing records in her first 2 seasons as coach to lead UK to the 1919 WIT Championship. She ended the Wildcats' 5-year NCAA tournament drought the next season but did not return to postseason play as UK's coach. Fanning was 134-97 at Kentucky. She spent 17 seasons as Mississippi State's head coach after leaving UK. Maddox first rose to prominence at UK when Rick Pitino hired her as the first female assistant bench coach for a Division I men's basketball team in 1990. She eventually took over the women's team in 1995 but recorded just 2 winning records in 8 seasons leading the program. She led Kentucky to the NCAA tournament in 1999. The Wildcats reached the second round that season, marking just the second season the program had won an NCAA tournament game. Maddox finished her UK tenure with a record of 91-135. DeMoss inherited a program coming off 3 consecutive losing seasons but needed just 2 years to return the Wildcats to postseason play.